as a Christian, the disturbing questions I get when I'm probably in trouble or feeling confused or God is not seemingly coming through, I usually wonder, is God really there? Why aren't things going through? Or sometimes when I really am anxious to know something, and I don't have to be anxious, but I really, really want to know, I'm like, God, why aren't you answering me? What is your will? What are you saying? What's your decision? Like, what should I do? I always, when I'm anxious, I really want to know, like, immediately, and I get so disturbed, like, why isn't God answering me? And sometimes when I'm in trouble or I'm confused, I feel down, I actually start wondering, is God really there? Yeah, those are the questions I get. Thank you.
So basically, for me, I think I have majorly two questions. One is, okay, it would be in line with Job's afflictions. So in my head, I keep asking God that why is it that when somebody is suffering already, yeah, he lets or he allows for them to suffer even more. Like now, let's say if you've been born with a disability, it even gets worse. You, like, of course, as you grow older, or finally, of course, when you're on this earth, why is it that you, on top of being disabled, you get born into a very poor family? Like, can't there be something nice that comes out of it? Okay, so on top of being born into like a poor family, you also are born into a family that has probably never gone beyond P7 or even beyond P6. Like all these terrible things, all these bad things keep happening. Like, why does God allow it? Yeah, can't He? I feel like, I keep telling myself, like, God, can't you cut somebody's slack? Or say you'd find a person that has struggled all their life, like from childhood, and then even when they are grown up, they're still struggling. Like in my head, I'd be thinking, hey, but God, like how? Why is this happening to this person? Why can't they have one good thing happening in their life? So the other question is, why does God take away good people? Yeah? Or why does He allow, I don't know, for good people to get called back? I don't know if that's what you call it. But yeah, why do good people die? And for me, this one is in relation, or it's a bit personal to me. It's in relation to a best friend of mine that I lost. I think it was not fair that he was called home. I don't know if anyone ever thinks it's fair that any of their loved ones is called home, but I feel like he was still young. He had a lot more to do, like he had his whole future ahead of him. So why did God decide at that point to take him home, like unannounced, without warning? Not that anyone ever gets a warning, but yeah. So I think for me, I think those are the two most prominent questions that I have.
My name is Isaiah. I fellowship from St. Luke Church in Tinda. Mine is particularly actually in the Bible, in Genesis, when Cain killed his brother and God was punishing him. He said, your curse is heavy on me. In fact, everyone who meets me might want to kill me. So who are those people that were going to kill him? Which people were he referring to? So that is one of the questions that keeps baffling me.
I think the questions that I have for God are, one is, why is there a lot of injustice in the world? Why do bad things happen to good people? And then the other question I would have for God is that, God, sometimes we pray to you, sometimes we seek you, but when we're praying for someone who is like in a situation of like, they tell us they're going to be healed, they tell us they're going to recover, and then you pray and then the person dies. So those are the questions that I would have for God. Yes.